Hey everybody, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northeast Arkansas. And today we're talking about Springdale. Is Springdale, Arkansas going to become the next big boom? Is it going to become almost equivalent to Bentonville or Fayetteville in some extent? And today we're talking about some of the reasons why Springdale is really up and coming, and you definitely need to pay attention to it. So let's talk about that. But before we begin, if you could like and share this video with a friend or family, that would make the world of difference. I try to produce as much content as humanly possible about Northeast Arkansas, obviously. So liking and also sharing to make sure that everyone can live, work, and play all in NWA. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. Also, if you are coming down to Northeast Arkansas, definitely let me know. Definitely let's put you on the calendar. We can meet up for coffee, check out some homes for sale or for rent, and we can check out the whole area and see why I chose Northeast Arkansas out of anywhere else to live in America. And if you haven't been down to Northeast Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds exactly what it is. It's literally a starter pack full of all the cool things Northeast Arkansas. What's going on downtown Bentonville? What's going on in Fayetteville? What new businesses are moving here? What all the cool things you want to know about the area? Hospitals, school systems, all the things you want to know, packaged right to your home, shipped right to your home. Enter your name below, enter your address below. Where am I shipping this package to? Where's this package going to? Let me know in the information below. I'll make sure to get the package shipped to you right away. Also, side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking. It is my favorite four-letter F word. Free! So enter your information below and make sure to get that package shipped to you right away. All right, so the first thing we need to talk about when it comes to Springdale in general is this brand new construction project, and I'll explain why this is important in a second. A brand new construction project called Big Emma. Now, guess where it's going to be at? On Emma Street. Emma Street is actually the main hub for downtown Springdale, and we're going to talk about some of those big developments that have been happening there. But Big Emma is actually a brand new development funded by the Walton Foundation, funded with the Northeast Arkansas Council to develop kind of a example housing for Springdale. Now, the thing about it is that it's going to be obviously an amazing housing structure. Anything the Walton Foundation touches, like for instance, they're the ones who built out the Momentary, they're the ones who built out Crystal Bridges, they're the ones who built out Blake Street, they're the ones who built out the Walton Art Center, Theater Squared. They've done so many building projects, Thaden School. So they've built out so many different projects. They're even doing the new Opera Center up in Eureka Springs. So whatever they touch is usually going to be a architectural masterpiece. And on top of that, this is going to be very interesting because the fact that this is going to hand in hand with the Northeast Arkansas Council's agenda to make sure housing always stays affordable in Northeast Arkansas. And this is where it gets interesting, is that there's going to be 77 different apartment style homes being developed on Emma Street. It's going to be like kind of a complex kind of thing, but 33 of them will always be designated for affordable housing, meaning like it's going to be basically to show an example of what rent and things or housing should be in Springdale and Northeast Arkansas in general. So why all this is happening is because that Springdale, let's just be clear, has always been the not so loved child of Northeast Arkansas. And so it's been kind of the ugly duckling, so to speak. But things have been changing drastically the last couple of years because of the amount of money being poured in there, mostly because of obviously Tyson and JB Hunt, because they're right there. They are in Springdale itself. Walmart is obviously in Bentonville, but obviously a lot of money has been poured into this area, and Big Emma is just another example of that. The focus is going to be on Springdale for the next couple of years, and this is just an example of where the money is going when it comes to the next set of things in the area. And the second cool thing happening in downtown Springdale, why this is like really going to be a game changer for Springdale, and honestly, this, in my opinion, this is the equivalent to the Walton Foundation putting money into there, or Tyson or JB Hunt. But Onyx Coffee is putting their next flagship location in Springdale on Emma Street in downtown. And so Onyx is very particular where they put their spots. Whenever they invest in something, it's going to be a lot of money because it's going to be a architectural masterpiece, honestly. If you've been to their Bentonville one, if you've been to the Momentary, if you've been to the downtown HQ Rogers, if you've been to Fayetteville, you know that whenever Onyx does something, it is going to be quite amazing. And so this is going to be nothing short of amazing, again, that they're choosing to build out a location on Emma Street, and with the focus of chocolate of all things. And this kind of goes with the theme of Onyx, because that they are very good at what they do. Their coffee shops are amazing. They're world known. Onyx is world known for what they've done and accomplished with the coffee industry. And so for them to put another flag in Northwest Arkansas, of course, I don't think they have any intention of leaving the area at all or expanding past this. But it just makes sense that they put it in Springdale. But again, it just brings so much more energy and change to the area when Onyx puts a flag down because of their what they've accomplished in the area. Whoa, before we jump on to the next point, I have something brand new called Instant Home Updates. So maybe you're looking to move here and using things like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, or Redfin. Way too slow. Notifications, way too slow. That's why I made something called Instant Home Updates. Sounds exactly what it is. It's like Instant Home Updates. So enter your information below: name, square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms. Where do you want to move to Northwest Arkansas? What part of Northwest Arkansas are you interested in moving to? Let me know in all the information below, and I'll make sure you don't miss a single notification when it comes for homes for sale or for rent, all in Northwest Arkansas. Also, side note, every single Friday I send an email out just talking about all the cool things Northwest Arkansas. What's going on in downtown Bentonville? What's going on in Fayetteville? When is First Fridays? Obviously. When is First Thursdays? Obviously. Who's coming to the Walmart amphitheater? What new businesses are moving here? What's going on in downtown Rogers? What's going on at Pinnacle? What's going on at the amphitheater? All the things you want to know about Northwest Arkansas, send to your email every single Friday, so it kind of keeps you updated with all the cool things happening here. But, little side note, again, you will get a little fear of missing out, a little FOMO, so to speak. But I promise you will be the most important person eventually when you make your way down to Northwest Arkansas. And the third reason why Springdale, Arkansas, like the downtown section, is going to be a huge deal in the next couple of years, and this has been announced about 2 years ago, about a year and a half ago, was the Market of the Ozarks. The Market of the Ozarks is basically like, let's take a little bit of a dovetail for a second. Northwest Arkansas, a lot of the restaurants use locally sourced vegetables for like basic cooking in the area. Conifer, Heirloom, Preacher's Son, places down in Fayetteville as well, like Bardino's and places of that nature. Like there's so many restaurants. Loma, I'm just rattling restaurants off the top of my head that I know source locally sourced stuff in from Northwest Arkansas to just cook in their actually use in the restaurants. So what is going on is that the Market of the Ozarks is actually a place where farmers can actually go and bring their vegetables and food and everything else and process stuff in this place to then go sell to restaurants in the area. And so it's going to be both available for restaurants to purchase, as well as like regular people like us to go and purchase stuff all week long. And as well as, of course, we have all the farmers markets, but it's nice to be able to go there on a Tuesday afternoon versus waiting for a Saturday morning to jump out to Bentonville or Fayetteville or Salem Springs or Rogers to get, farmers market stuff, but it's going to be available all the time. Now, what the nice thing with this is that it's going to be in downtown Springdale on Emma Street, so that's why it's a big deal. But the cool thing is that they could have chosen anywhere in Northwest Arkansas, but they chose here. And again, you're going to start seeing this theme that every city has its unique features. Bentonville has a lot of trail systems up there. We're aware of this. Rogers has Onyx HQ and the bricks, and obviously all the music going on down there with Lake Atlanta. Then they have the Promenade Pinnacle Hills area, which is the Walmart Amphitheater, Topgolf, and a lot of I would consider black and white upper class stores, so to speak, over at Pinnacle. Fayetteville is a college town. A lot of fun happens down there. We have Uptown Fayetteville, which is a lot of cool mall up there. And then Springdale is going to have Onyx. It's going to have music down there. It's going to have the river. It's going to have the Market of the Ozarks. It's going to have a couple other really cool things that are in the works that is going to bring a light to Springdale, and I'm really excited for that. And this is just one of the Market of Ozarks is going to be a huge draw for people to go to downtown Springdale. Number 4 of a reason why downtown Springdale and Springdale in general is going to change a lot in the next couple of years, and this is a kind of a dovetail off of Market of the Ozarks, and that's restaurants like Homegrown, which is a brand new restaurant, is a chain really that opened up in Springdale, Arkansas. Now again, Homegrown, I've been there. I'll do a video on this one. Fantastic restaurant, fantastic food. Loved it. Well worth checking out. Like, it is very good. But the thing about it is they could have chose anywhere. They could have chosen downtown Rogers. They could have chosen the Pinnacle Hills. They could have chosen Bentonville for all that matters, or Fayetteville. Who cares? But they chose downtown Springdale. And it just goes to show that they see what is coming up and coming in Springdale because of Tyson, because of JB Hunt, because of the people moving here, because of all the farmers that are bringing food into the area, why they're using the Market of the Ozarks. And Homegrown, again, uses locally grown stuff in Northwest Arkansas to obviously create food. And so being so close to Market of the Ozarks is just another reason why people are going to kind of move so much stuff into downtown Springdale. And Homegrown chose to plant their stuff right there. And it just, again, they could have chosen anywhere, but they chose downtown Springdale, and something to be aware of. And the last and final thing about downtown Springdale is going to obviously change dramatically. And this already happened. So this is the starting point for a lot of different things. They just finished up redoing the downtown section of Springdale. So that was the nice thing, is that actually was kind of a tough thing, is that for about a year or so, they were widening roads, putting new sewer systems, making sure all the infrastructure was ready for the growth of downtown Springdale. Now they've been working on this for a couple of years. Like they redid the river section down there, they redid the Razorback Pathway, they redid the whole like turnbow section down there, which is actually kind of it's called the turnbow, and it's it's the equivalent to the rail yard live up in Rogers, which is basically but Rogers is definitely bigger than the turnbow. But basically the turnbow is basically a place for people, a community to hang out, have musical bands there, grab some food, grab some coffee, grab the whole different thing over there. It's really fun. It runs along the Razorback Greenway, runs along the river, so super pretty. But they redid all that the last couple of years, and now they redid Emma Street. And now all these new businesses are moving to the area. And so again, they redid all that and it's finally finished, all good to go. And now businesses are starting to open up more and more in downtown Springdale because everything's been finished. And so that was a huge win for Springdale, is getting that all finished, all done. And now really downtown Springdale is open for business and ready for anyone who wants to invest into it and make just more things in downtown Springdale. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you are thinking about coming down to Northwest Arkansas, download my 3D itineraries link below. Maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids, whatever it is. There's a 3D itinerary link down below for you, so go ahead and download it and use it when you get down here. Also, when you do come down here, I can give you a $10 tour so I can kind of show you around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some homes for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar would go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, I'll see you next one.